Did it get to be Saturday already? Time just never stops, does it? But we are here. I'm here. You're here. Oh, that's right. It's me, Phoenix Hoptra. Keep looking, thinking there's cats going to be showing up in a minute, but they haven't noticed that I hit the go live button. And I didn't bring these names up, but they're over here. Oh my goodness. What a week. What a dance party last night. I almost pooped out. I was like, oh, we're not really gonna make pizza. And we did. Again. So good. That sourdough crust. That sourdough starter, the blob, is just the best thing ever. And we're gonna not look at I did manage to get our skirt finished. Phoenix. Oh, I'm not gonna use another blanket binding for a waistband. And then I found this luscious cream. Get a little panel of lace into the front center seam. Oh, that's a little wonky. I'll just a couple things that need just a little zhuzhing. I'll just hold that back because something got sewed inside out. I didn't say anything. Nobody would notice, so we're just gonna forget that ever happened. And this cute flower trim at the bottom because I had it, so I said, let's use it. It's super twirly and fun. Quite satisfied. But here we are. Let's finish stitching on this real quick. With my original Rumble logo. Just a little bit prettier than last time. And I have such mixed feelings about AI stuff, but then I have been playing with Suno. I don't need my earbuds in there. I'm not listening to anything, and I know it sometimes screws up the audio. It's trying to be cool and make myself a theme song and b a rating song so that if and when we get readers again, I had something cool like Candace stuff to play. Almost there. I'm not completely satisfied yet, so we almost have a rating song to welcome readers. I am still tickled pink from last week getting rated. I see Rumble Studio now has a private chat feature. I thought they were supposed to have a regular chat, but are we actually live? Let me just. Oh, that's right. I have my mouse connected, and I'm going to use it. Oh, I should give my original thumbs up. Audio down, sweet. I'll just type in. I know Dove's in the other room watching Panda because he's playing Resident Evil and listening to the Trump Rogan interview. Just chatting away over there. I know Friday nights are getting so packed. Want to listen to the dance party? Want to listen to Phoenix on Fire? So many things. It was great. Except I need to make sure I've got enough streaming time because rumor has it that Rumble is bringing back a permanent small creator program. I am curious to see what the metrics are going to be if we can be able to do it. The one thing I'm kind of like slightly have misgivings, feeling wishy-washy about is the needing to do ad reads. But as long as I can do ad reads for Rumble Studio or Rumble Premium, I think I can. I don't want to feel like a salesperson to you, all my audience. Okay, use back at the beginning. Good thing using contrasting thread. There's a little wobble. Nice little price. That's good. Now our Rumble logo has got lace. We will later stitch some ribbons. Alright, I have queued up in my little brain holes today to start going through some of the lessons, instructions from the Singer instructions for art embroidery. Showing up. Show. That's okay. Show up over here. Try something different. Oh. That's not gonna work. Okay, well, so much for being able to do screen share while I try to do this. Okay, well, we'll table that for now. Let me get back to screen share. Okay. All right, well, let's just cut a piece of fabric, put it in a hoop, and stitch something. What am I gonna sew? I came this morning with no plan. I've got stuff cut for tomorrow, however. We'll just say it's gonna be rosy. Everything's gonna be coming up roses tomorrow. Should pull some trim and notions out. Let's cut a piece out, hoop it up. Do we want to practice cut work? What? Do we want to do snowflakes? Do we want to do autumn leaves? What? Oh, don't lose my phone and my fabric. Oh, I guess I should have pulled out my other. Wait, Phoenix, why are you never prepared for your own streams? I don't. A great question. Brilliant question. The best question. Alright. Oh, let's pop off our presser foot. I know these hoops are nice because I can actually hoop And oh, okay. Last night I was like furiously sewing, trying to get that skirt finished. Everything was running late. I had to like rip part of it off. Wednesday I was trying to do some sewing, and I sewed it on backward, the bottom section on backwards, which was not helpful. So I had to rip that off. Oh, what am I doing? I've got show and tell. I bought stuff. I'll do a little stitching and see what happens. Because I did go back to the Goodwill. It took me a couple days to want to head back over there or have the opportunity. It doesn't really matter whether I've got the presser foot up or down during the free motion stuff, I've noticed. Sometimes it feels like it works better if it's up, and sometimes it feels better down. I don't know. Oh, there's my other snippers. Oh, so I have a little circle. Let's snip it out. And I'll do a satinish stitch and get close to the. Oh, let's get my other snippies. And we'll do a little satin stitch and then a filler. Oops. Get up there. Oh, I should just snip this top thread because that kind of wound the wrong way around right here. Okay. There we go. I know, I'm surprised I'm talking and the cats aren't here right yet because Loki was not just sitting near the computer getting excited and waiting. He was on my keyboard, locked it, put the caps lock on, and I didn't realize at first until I kept trying to put my password in. It says wrong password. And I was like, huh, I wonder if he thoughtfully put the caps lock on. And he did. So helpful. So thoughtful. Such a good kitty. Yeah. Hey, Mario! Yes, it is a good Catterday. I know, I'm surprised that the cats haven't come over for their staircase yet. I guess I could encourage them and grab the treats out. Oh, there's a big head in this screen. Let's get some cats. Let's get some kitty action. Oops, as I. Wow, they are. He's gonna be the first one. I don't hear any thumps yet. I hope you're having a good day. Your drawings make me want to go grab out my sketchbook and draw some ideas. Oh, thank me. Here's a Loki. Come on, sweet puff. Come here. You gotta come up so your fans can see you. Oh, and we have a little man. Come on. You gotta come over here, boys. Come up here. You gotta come up, jump on the sewing table. All right, there's a little man. Come on, Loki. Come here. Loki, come here. You want snackies or not? I remember my mom did stuff like this. I love it. My mom did not ow. Loki, come here. That's good. Yeah, Loki, my not camera shy cat is being camera shy right now. Come on. here so your fans can see you. My grandma sewed. My mom is more of a knitter. Yes, he is a pretty boy. He's my golden child. Can you come to the camera? Oh, no, Loki's being silly. Yeah, his name is Baloo, which in Hindi means boy cat. Very creative name. He was the first one to break out of the mold because for the longest time all we had was black, all white, or black and white cats. So he's the first one to break the mold a little bit. But he's a sweetie. He just turned 2 in September. Oh man. All right, well, you don't like those ones. Can you come up here so your fans can see you? Not, oh, no. He's not doing it. All right, no more snacks unless your sister Freya Bertha comes. So I'm going to put the snacks back in the drawer, you guys. Here, let me get the camera real quick here. Oh, show your face, dude. Oh. What a handsome man. What a handsome boy he is. There's no sleeping in around here because by 6:30, 7 o'clock, this guy jumps up and he goes, "Meow, I'm hungry." Oh, he is a young baby around the same age as me. Yeah. I know we took him to the vet a year ago when he first came to live with us, and they said he was 1 year old then, so now he's a big, terrible 2-year-old. Yeah, you're gonna help me sew? You're gonna help me? Why? Let's see here. Oh, that's good. Now we can get the stitching. We're practicing some cut work, so I did a line. We're gonna do a border to reinforce this center that I cut out. And then we're gonna do some recordding in there. Just practice some stuff. Because I am not the most awesome at this yet, but you never get good without practice. And yesterday I was like frantic between trying to get my skirt finished, and I needed to tighten the machine belt. So I had to take off the staple that holds it together over here. And practice is everything. Take it outside, smash a new hole, and then get it all squared back up again. Because it was not stitching good. And we are back in the stitches. I don't know, there's something about old-fashioned analog machines and techniques that are kind of less fashionable these days. Oh, that was kind of jaggy. Going around with the dark blue to reinforce this cut that I made. And I just try to move my hands fast, but my feet slow. And just move it back and forth. The manual, I do have the plate where you're supposed to, because underneath here, these little ridges are called the feed dogs, and when you're sewing straight lines, that's what helps to move the fabric forward. But I don't bother covering them. I have the plate. The screw's too big. I find that mostly it just doesn't matter, so I don't bother. Just okay. No, see, yeah, see. Can we take from here? Oh, the unbearable studio. does work. Oh, I'm so. That's good. Oh, it did work. Oh, I'm glad. Okay. So in the Rumble Studio, if you in the chat settings go to destinations and click all, because for a second I could not figure out how, because it said private and I didn't know how to change it. I just figured it out live. And, oh, so exciting. Rumble Studio, I'm so glad they just keep getting better. I did hear something about us noise cancellation, and I could not figure out where to find that. So I guess I could pop my headphones in and try to listen. I don't like that feature because it looks like the sounds of me talking and the sweet sounds of my showing machine fight with each other. Because I like the sound of the sewing machine. Oh, have to play around. As I mentioned earlier, it was a little hard to get started when there's a cat literally on the keyboard for my laptop. And now all the boys have disappeared. As they do. Let's whatevs. So now that we have our reinforcing stitches, we can go through trying to think of it. Oh, that's too terrible for my hand. Alright, so now that we have the reinforcing stitches, we can draw some lines. And here's where the fun begins. And I need to write a note to myself on the lower, make a lower third ticker for how many needles did we break. So this is the spot where I'm prone to breaking needles, and I think it's funny. But birthday. Oh, baby has been fighting here because both will just sleep next to my pillow. Oh no, he's like, there can only be one. That is funny. Oh, oh there. Okay, that is pretty funny. Yeah, right now the heater's been on because it's starting to get chilly in the nighttime, so everybody's been like camped out in the living room. But Freya Fruppers sleeps in between Dove's legs, and at like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, she like paws at him so he can lift up the blankie, and she crawls in and she sleeps in the little nook. And then little man comes, and she's like, but I want to check it out. She's like, no. Okay, so this part. So I do a line down, a line back, and now I'm going to carefully stitch over this little line that we made in space. I'll make this better. I'll have to put it on the roots. Okay, so we did our line, so now we just carefully go back and forth. We're back at the end. I know, now that they've had their snacks, they're like, yeah, we're gonna go back to the other room and sleep. We're not interested in hanging out with Mom. Silly boys. We'll take a couple stitches, lock it, and then rinse and repeat until we make a little grid pattern. I know. What do you think about the new? I wonder. how they're gonna flush out the new creator program and what that's gonna look like. I know people are like excited but then grumbling all at the same time, which fair. I'm curious. Stitch around to the other side because I should have started at one end, but whatevs. It's fine. Okay, go. No, I didn't really block the edge down. Yeah, that one's kind of messy. Oops. We'll see. Curious as to how many if it's going to be like a set number of hours per week that you can just do it on your own, or if it's again going to be like this many hours per day. Because I'd rather do like, let's see here, it was 10 hours a week last time. Do like 3 hours and a 4, or 2 3 hours and a 4 hour. I don't know. Just have to wait and see. And I don't know, because I am using Studio. They called it that upgrade in the bits. It makes a difference for my kind of a show if it's mostly just the gamers, and if it's not negligible, then I don't know. Alright, now we have a little grid. Let's pop this out so we can see what we did here. Next, you've been streaming for how many years and you still don't know what you're doing? Yeah. There we go. We need a little checkerboard. Let's how do I feel like sewing a tulip? I don't know. I'll just tulip. I'll just sew a blue tulip real fast because I feel like it. Or should we try a cutler tulip? So we can do the same thing. So it doesn't have to be circle. We can sew other shapes. To the stem. Oh. Forget one thing. Here's our little sketch. And we'll just stitch around, and then we can do different patterns. We can do a checkerboard in one, we can do the detail. We'll just see how it goes. We'll just see what happens. That's amazing what a freshly taught sewing belt, how much of a difference that makes. I'll just again sew our outline. Try not to stitch too big or too small. And then rotating as needed because there's certain directions where it is less happy. I'm super excited for tomorrow's garment of the week. I keep joking because they keep pushing the Rumble or gaming on Rumble, and they're like, "What are you playing?" And I'm like, "Needle break, counter, and bobbin chicken." Oh. jokes, sewing games. I don't think they really paid attention to me though. Not like that new chick that, what is it, Miss Me and Brad over whoever, I can't remember, the Twitch streamer who is already getting featured. I'm like, whatever. I realize I'm in a super niche category, but if you don't make it, they won't know to come for it. So, I'm filling voids they didn't even know that they had. So I'm just, now that I've got my initial outline done, I'm going to go around again and then carefully, as we did for the circle, snip it out. Trying to sew not too far away from the original lines. Close. It doesn't need to be exact because again we're going to do the close satin stitch. Oh, see this direction. It doesn't like sewing horizontally. It causes the thread to not block as nicely. We'll just try to make sure that we do that for just short sections, but then also to not forget we can pivot our work. It's not stationary. You can move it however you need to. Just come back down to the bottom. And we're going to rotate because it'll sew nicer. And actually, I think what would be fun is to put the outsides. Okay, change my mind because I can. So instead of having all three of the sections cut work, we're just going to do the middle cut work, and we're going to have solid the outer two sections. So let me, in preparation for that, nope, that's Tub of Notions. Let me free the tub of thread. We have more colors. Good choices. Yeah. Okay. Set that behind me so you can. You gonna come keep me company, dude? Are you gonna keep me company? Won't you come and sit with me? You gonna come keep me company?
He said he's gonna rage you. I said,
What?
You were straight in.
Oh man, I don't have my rate song ready.
Well, I don't know why.
Okay, I heard rate. Oh man, 2 weeks in a row.
Whenever Trump finds out, bro.
Okay. Come on, little dude. We gotta get stitching. I've heard of chicanery afoot. Alright, so we're just gonna go back and forth. And just fill in. And I find that it's easier, instead of taking like super huge bites, to just do little manageable things, especially because to make oops, not pop my thread, but I want it to pucker. Oh, I feel it here. I think FedEx would spend hours sharing their collections and craft materials. Yes. Yeah, and that's not even my only thread tub. Her wall of yarn is quite spectacular. Mine just sits in a tub, but I also I have quite a bit of wool. Is my bobbin done? Something doesn't feel right. Yes, we ran out of the bobbin is disattached. I've got my thread tub. I've got my 2 tubs of Notion. I've got so much stuff. And then I have this enabler, oh, you're like a hoarder. And then the next breath, are you sure? Do you want that? You can go get it. I know this machine, they are vertical bobbins versus the more modern circular ones. They're on this little spool, which is kind of fun. And then here, this slides this way as opposed to the other ones that roll around. I don't know what happened, but we'll just get that locked and loaded again. And we will stitch with this dark blue until it either A runs out or B we get bored. You know, and it does, I've got thread, my knitting needle collection that comes from my grandma's, my great aunties. I am prepared for apocalyptic crafting for sure. I know, I keep thinking we need to find a time for Havoc to either. What is. Why are you puckering like that? No. The bobbin is not. Something is not right, because that. The back is not pretty. There's something wrong. Oh no, just pulled something out. We'll just pop the hood again and see what is going on here. I know, she's more than welcome to come on. I also tried to, I know that Mrs. Patty Parlor also is quite, she knits the most amazing colorwork stuff, and I love looking at it, but I detest color work like that. Mostly because of the weaving in all the ends. I hate, you get to the end of a project and have all of these ends to sew in. And I don't like doing it, which is also why I try to be good about trimming my threads as I go along. I've got a magnet stuck in my pickups. Come on, get out. You should be on my scissors so I can have nice sleeves. Alright, there's just random magnets. You know. I'll just stick it onto my machine. This cast iron is amazing. As long as all my, over here is my collection of hematites and my favorite presser, one of my favoriteest presser feet of all time, the Narrow Little Hemmer, is going to get a huge workout tomorrow. Because I have a few meters of rolled hems to sew for tomorrow. It'll be the best rolled hem. The best. What's going on here? Sometimes you just need to sew a couple of string lines. What is it? What's wrong? It's getting all puckery and not nice. I don't like that. I'll just check that out again. Why are you causing me troubles? Let's roll it up again, and it's funny, she likes to knit little creatures. I have, but I'm mostly a garment maker. Except for the few small things I've made for gifts upon request. It's much easier to make a stuffy as a gift than a garment. It's measurements and stress. I don't like it. It's hard enough sewing stuff for myself, especially when whatever. We'll just leave that thought in my head. It doesn't need to be. we have no Bob return. What's going on? Welcome to the Saturday morning struggle section at the circus. Not all fun and games all the time. Sometimes there's angry clowns. Okay. Let's do other things. Yeah, so tomorrow's stuff, I cut it up early in the week because it needed to hang for a couple of days. So it's been in the closet hiding and hanging. Well, let's try this for the gajillionth time. And I was like furiously trying to put together a rating song because I'm enamored with Panda's raid song. So I'm getting back full circle. So I've been playing with Suno. And I don't hate it. And I have such mixed feelings, like being a musician and having written music and all this stuff. But I spy in my little eye a place where it can all play together for the betterment of all of it rather than grumpiness. Oh, use your gutter words, Phoenix. I'll try. But hopefully, in the not too distant future, I might be getting some Spanish tutoring. Because my Espanol is muy mal, pero yo conozco el español de la escuela es de España y no no gusto. Okay, I'm just gonna stop embarrassing myself when I get Spanish. But I know some folks would just like laugh and let me try. Folks. Oh, because I won't get better if I don't practice. But I'm very bad. I'm like almost at the end. I want a new color. Alright, so we're just going to trim it, sew this off, and grab a new shade of blue because I'm bored with that one. Alright, where's another shade? Let's go with this one. Alright, not really do a thread. Let's words. Let's free this thread. And we go across through the first upper looper, around the tension disc, up through this little loopy here, go through the next section, down on the base plate. Hello, Lokisan. What you doing, good boy? You gonna come say hi? No, I was waiting. You were like so patient and then didn't come at the beginning of the show. You wanna come say hi? No. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Okay. You're so good today. That is Hebrew, so Oh, hey, you. You scared me. You scared me. You like just jumped up out of nowhere. You playing with my mouse? You playing with my mouse? Somebody say that my boys do love to be on stream. Bria Rivers is my shy girl. The boys are just like, well, also, my boys are very food motivated and they think, well, because I've made it a habit that frequently for streaming, they get snacks. So they're trying to sucker me for some more snacks. I know, I'm trying to get Loki, but Loki won't jump up here. Little man's up here. Hi, Loki. Can you come say hi real quick? Oh, hold it. People want to see your beautiful face. Hey, Loki. Oh, little man, are you going to give him kisses? He's going to go really good, really good. Okay. You don't need to put your fangs out. It's just your brother. It's just your brother. Yeah, the boys just love food. They say, food, glorious food. Isn't it time for snacks now? They like snacks. They really, really like snacks. I know it's a good thing. I mean, Loki at the beginning, as he is waiting for me to start the show, he just comes up, rubs his face all over the sewing machine. It's like, oh, I claim this machine for the land of Loki. Just gonna quickly tauten this up again. The only thing with the color is keeping the material nice and taut because it wants to like scrunch up. Okay, thanks, dude. It was nice to have you visit. Thanks for the visit. I like company. Company's good. Oh, something. Yeah. Let's go up here. There we go. Things are a little jumbly for some reason. Just go slow and take. No, the bobbin is jacked up again. What was it doing yesterday? Now I need to clean something. Oh, I got fluff somewhere. Cat fluff in my sewing machine. Oh, gross. See, it's not supposed to look hairy on the back. Or the front for that matter. Oh, well, the needle's not sort of very thin. All that doesn't help. It's like wrapped around itself in the weird way. Because nobody's gonna keep me company anymore? No. So I think little man's under the bed. I'm hoping we get to go out, but then we go out and then just poop grass. Just poop grass, not even food. It's not. Oh, it just was. Okay, let's trim that. Try this again. We'll just try to do some nice straight lines and see if we can figure out where time or bottom is nothing. There's okay, that's well, proportionally less vulnerable. But we might need to just go and do some, just sew some straight lines. Adding some more colors onto. Why is this kicking funny, folks? Where are you pulling me? Oh, you know what we could do? Where did I put my presser foot? Where's my foot? Foot. Where? There it is. Right in front of me, and my pincushion. Duh. Just pop it up for a second. See if we can get our recalibrated again. Okay. Well, yeah. That's working. I'll just taut it again. Oh, you know what? The bobbin is upside down. Not the bobbin, the loop thread. These little things, like, oh, it shouldn't matter, but it really does. There is so much creative, and some stuff there really is a right way and a wrong way. Is there what? Okay, what the what? Okay. Let's go thread brushing. Oh, yes. You know, we're working on our little blue tulip here. Oh, so much fun. Alright, let's just give a quick brush on something being funny. I feel like I probably have cat fluff somewhere. I know, I don't mind hand embroidery also, but there's something about the machine I just love. Oh, have you not seen here? This is one of the first things I did with my very first Rumble logo. And then I've got, oh, it's tied up, but I have a sparkly one also that I did for myself. Because before I got to I was like getting close to my first 50 subscribers, and I was like, I want to treat myself to one of Amish's when I get to 50. And I was like almost there, and then like, oh wait, you could just sew your own. Let's see here. Oh, I'm not gonna untie this on my mic stand, but this one my sparkly one I did on. Actually, it's in my emote section. Also, I needed an emote. I have some fabric they call it water soluble stabilizer. So you stitch on it and then run it under warm water, and it dissolves, and you just have the stitches, this like gluey matrix. And then I sewed the sequins on it. Everything's better with glitter. The circus always needs sparkles because you gotta make sure that you show up from the nosebleed sections. Something is here. I'm sort of stitching with thread right now. Well, there. I don't know what's going on. Let's. Something's making me grumpy, so I'm going to get out of there. Oh, that is so gross. I'm going to use this side of this fabric and just do a couple of straight lines to get myself recalibrated again because everything is just a little wonky right now. I'll just pop this off first. Get back to my stitches and not shitty stitches. No, that is not nice. Oh, well, the problem is not. Some days the sewing goes super easy and awesome, and other days it's just troubles. Let's just grab a new bobbin. I'm annoyed with this one. And we're just gonna remember. Oh, I'm almost done with it. Let's just, never mind. We're just gonna finish this. And we have a whole empty bobbin. There we are. Just so nicely, please. Everything looks right. Sounds better. Nervous. No. After a while, I do too much embroidery. So like I need to need to practice making everything look nice again because those stitches are super. Something just doesn't look pretty right now. That's fine. You're not sewing for a competition. This is just practice. Practice makes better. Oh.
As Thelonious Monk once said, every time you play your instrument, you're practicing.
Thanks, dude. Bombed on my own stream. Duff, who said you could show up? If you're not careful, I'm going to show you how to darn it.
Shower.
Okay. Go away, you stinky bastard. I'm gonna get everything lined up again because so the pretty stuff, if the normal stuff looks like shit is. Okay. We're getting there. Finally. It's like sometimes I don't know, things have to line up and touch the right way. And sometimes they don't. Sometimes it's the thread, sometimes it's me. Usually me, not the machine. Wow, man. That is not interesting. Actually, I should just get another piece of scrap thread. Oh, this whole piece is practice. I'm like crumping because it's going to get in the tulip if we're not careful. But we'll figure it out. Okay. And just over, with the top thread. The bottom thread looks nice. It's the top that is really gross. So too slow, too fast. I know, sometimes I have big plans and things go smoothly. Some days I have no plans and everything is like crap and we just spend the whole show troubleshooting. But such as sewing and stringing, I think we're starting to not be shitty. Okay. Oh, very good. More less embarrassing now. Okay, finally. Oh, you know what? I think it's we're having I know what's wrong. The bottom thread is super skinny and the top thread is kind of fat. And I think we're having a thread weight mismatch. What is going to happen if I use this bobbin? It has a more similar weight thread. Try not to see if I need to make sure we have enough bobbins wound for tomorrow of appropriate weight thread. So that we're almost fixed. It's going to be even more better. No. Something's still a little funny, but it's not really. Alright, well, let's undo this. Grab Green, what are you thinking? Oh, big ones. Just put this plain white. I'll grab my long-term stitches. Alright, we are all threaded up again. Okay. It doesn't work, just snip the tip. I do need an angle. There we go. Let me step over here real fast and grip this. And here we have a stack of scraps. Things that are too little. That we're making into new fabric. And this will be good for right now because we're making sure everything is nicely calibrated for tomorrow. This project is just straight lines. The best is straight lines. The most straight lines. not backwards. Yes, we just little pieces of random things in woolsack. Something is still terrible. We're gonna have to make sure we get all this troubleshooting tomorrow so we can not have a shitty garment. The bobbins. The bobbins. Let it bring up. No. Oh. No, we're just not turned right either. No. Yeah. This is one of the days where we're just we're in the struggle bus. Oh. That didn't. So we wrapped around in a spool pin all sorts of wonky ways. And that was the ground floor. Let's try that. We'll just try to mush this around a little bit. A little tie at the top that I frequently undo, but I don't want my bits and bobs all over the floor. Alright. Please don't be a struggle session. Please no more struggle. Everyone's stitching and I want to help. And I want to help. Oh, bobbins will be too much. I'm going to just try to hold myself. Wow. Nope. Some days we so good and some days we so struggle. Harder. Today we so struggle. This one. Robin is not. Yeah. Fuck it. All of it. Look. Again. Where were we? Yeah, looks like a good spot to restart. Hold it slightly. Shit, maybe. I'm doing it. Yeah, come here. We're gonna go down, we're gonna pivot. Take a look. I'm gonna fix that. Some of it's fine and some of it's not fine. Much like life. Alright. Oh, rotate. Mush some stuff around. Okay, nope, let's try it just in the other direction. Alright, part of it is the stack is heavy and just a little unwieldy, but maybe that's another game we play around here, fabric wrestling. We love fabric wrestling. Great. Now we have to take a minute. Smoosh these bits around a little bit. That's nicely smushed. Fish. Yes, good. It doesn't matter. Okay. I think today we're gonna have a short stream. I'm done. I'm grumpy. We have to go into town. I gotta go buy Indian spices. Let's just get to the end of this reel. I think we're gonna call it a show because tomorrow's gonna be super long because we are going to sell an entire outfit, which means I should probably cut the top out because I'm really good about getting bottoms done, but I am terrible about getting my matching tops. Wow, that's bent. These stitches are an embarrassment to me, so. Alright, well, whatever. Thank you everybody who hung out with me for the past little while. It's been great. I don't wait till tomorrow to be fabulous today, and don't laugh at others unless you've laughed at yourself. We will be back tomorrow, 3:30 Pacific Standard Time, for some garment sewing. It'll be great. You've all been amazing. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great rest of your Saturday, and we are out.